What's up, Econ Gang? So today we're going to talk about. I'm just going to do an agenda, just kind of get everybody caught up on things that we need to do for the class. So you guys should be working on the test. Keep in mind that test is timed. You have 30 minutes to complete it. So make sure that you're reading the description. It explains that in the description. That is due Wednesday, which you'll probably either see this on Tuesday or Wednesday, so it'll either be due tomorrow or later today at I think I set it for 12 midnight. Now, the FRQ, we'll go ahead and put that up tomorrow, so for class on Wednesday, right, which Wednesday the 15th, you'll see that you need to complete the FRQ, right? Another thing is I'm not going to hold a lecture or do the YouTube live lecture on Friday. I'm going to be doing that, move that to Monday. So we'll start back up on Monday at 2 o'clock, our normal time. So please make sure that you guys make sure that you guys are watching those, right? That's very important. It's like class, right? That's how we're running class. So if you're there, great, and you can ask questions in the comments. If not, then watch it and email me a question, and maybe I can cover that the next time I do it. So that'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 o'clock. Now you need to also make sure that you're turning in your modules. I've tried to call a lot of parents today, to call a lot of you guys to talk to you about your modules. Make sure that those are getting turned in. Now you need to do 2 per week, right? So started with 12, so this is our 3rd week, so you should have done 12, 13. Last week you should have done 14, 15. This week should be 16 and 17, right? And we'll continue that trend, right? 2 per week until the end of the year, which should be roughly get through all 42, I hope, right? Now you'll notice in Schoology I've enabled the gradebook so you can see your grade, right? Now this is very important because the way the district might be going is we might go through pass-fail, right? So you need to make sure that you're passing the class, right? So make sure that you are looking in the gradebook. And if you have a bunch of empty slots, well, those are all zeros, right? So just because the grade might say you have 100, it's because you've turned in one assignment, right? So make sure that you look that you've got everything filled in, because I'm going to start putting in zeros in the sections, and that will change your grade. So please make sure that you guys are looking at that. I don't want anybody to fail this class, right? You need to also make sure that you're keeping up to date on the YouTube videos that I'm putting up, the classes. That's how, an easy way to go through the slides, right? And make sure that you guys are, understanding the content, right? Especially those of you that are taking the AP test, you're going to have to take an AP test, right? So you have to know this content really well. Second thing, those of you guys that are taking dual credit, well, you're getting college credit, right? So you need to understand this material just in case you take an additional economics course in the future, right? If you, for some reason, have a question about anything, right? Anything that's you need to figure out or whatever, or you need my help with something, please send me an email, send me a text message. A lot of you guys have Remind for my 8th period class. I didn't get that set up for my 1st period class, but send me some form of communication. Call me. I've put my number on Schoology, so call me and let me know if there's anything that I can help you with. All right. Those of you guys that are taking the AP test, make sure that you check the email, right? Because check your emails, because you have to do an additional sign up for the test. They're also changing the price for the test. I believe it's $20, and if you're on free and reduced, I think it is $5 or something like that. But check. They've considerably changed the pricing of the test, which might entice some of you guys to take the test anyway, right? Like some of you guys that maybe were back and forth on taking the test. This is a good opportunity for you to check out to see. The test is just going to be 1 FRQ or 3 FRQs, so I think you guys will do well on it. And I'll make sure that you guys are more than enough prepared. You'll be able to use your notes. So I don't want to say it's going to be an easier test, but you have all the tools there in front of you, okay? So also another thing that I want to do with the class is I do want to set up a Zoom meeting with a professional economist. Probably been going back and forth with this correspondent from PBS and trying to set up a time to see if he can sit in on the class and just be there to kind of talk about economics with us and what's going on with COVID-19 right now. So hopefully we could get that all set up and ready to go, and you guys would enjoy that. But again, we need to look at time and date. So I think I'd hold it maybe really depending on what time he can hold it. So and that's if we're kind of going back and forth if he can do it or not. So we'll see what ends up happening. But again, guys, I'm always here for you guys. Please reach out to me. Good luck on your test. I hope you guys are doing good on that test, and that FRQ should be coming out here shortly. Peace.